Esther Josefova was born in 1914 in Sofia, Bulgaria. Esther came from a well-off family where her mother and father both ran a shop, but in the 1920s they went bankrupt. Esther's father believed in the secular education, so she and her two siblings went to the local public school. While growing up, Esther and her entire family spent most of their Jewish holidays together, and Pesach was a special one to her. After the Law for Protection of the Nations was passed in Bulgaria in 1939, Esther and her family were forced to move to the Jewish neighborhood of Luchbunar. In 1943, Esther and her family were interned in the town of Kyustendil. The restrictions on the Jews were very intense. Most of the Bulgarians treated the Jews well, except for the Braniks, which were a Bulgarian nationalist group. They were often hostile to the Jews. On May 24, 1943, a demonstration occurred which consisted of a large number of Bulgarian workers, students, doctors, and lawyers, which held a rally in support of the Jews. During the war, Esther had to provide for her family after her father's shop failed. She found a career as a dressmaker. Esther and her family left the internment near the end of 1944 and went back to their old house, which appeared to be ravaged. After the war, Esther worked at a shop to help kickstart her life again. Esther married a man she met in the Jewish choir on June 30th, 1945. They rented a lodging on Don Dukov Boulevard with another family because money was tight. Esther and Menachem had two daughters. To bring in more money, Esther continued as a successful dressmaker. Esther believed there was anti-Semitic attitudes towards her at work, but she did not let anything get in the way of her passion.